Hey, what's going on? This is Sunshine.
And E.
All right.
Come on in, YouTubers.
Okay.
Come join us. Come join.
Oh, okay. Come join us. Yeah. We're gonna do some from the late but great Robin Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Men versus women.
Okay, reproductive system designed by ... But let's this I guess it's a stand up, so it's funny. I'm seeing he's got a ton of water there, man. I guess he does talk 100 words a second, so maybe that's why he needs all that water. But before we get into this, if y'all could do us a favor, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also share and comment below. But let's see what this verse is. Let's see what's going on here.
Design. Look at the human body. It's a waste processing plant near a recreation area. How intelligent is that? And they say the platypus was an animal designed by committee. Was the human body designed by committee? Was there a group of guys who designed it? Was a guy going, Tom, do you have those designs for the human reproductive system? I do, Ted. Let's show you what we came up with. Normally, with the mammal penis, we have the retractable. We decided to do something different for the male penis for the human. We call it the collapsible. Kind of fun. And look at this. Murray came up with the idea of making the covering optional. Thank you, Murray. Way to go. When we take the covering off, it's a little sharp, a little pointy. We need something on the top to soften it up. Bob, what was your idea? A mushroom cap. Thank you, Bob. We put the mushroom cap on the top, and it's kind of cool because when it's retracted, it looks like a little toadstool. And when it's erect, like a little soldier. Thank you. And Tim put a piece of string up at the top. Thank you, Tim. I guess to tune it. Thank you, Tim. And we run the semen out the top and urine through. We also run urine through there. We call it multitasking or coming and going. Kind of a fun concept. And initially, we just had the sperm stored inside the penis itself like a toothpaste tube. Gone. So we needed something to store it in and produce it. What was your idea, Carl? Nuts. Thank you, Carl. Initially, we used walnuts. We've had good luck with those in the past. And the human males are going, we can't sneak up on the females. We went, what do you mean? Listen. Got it. Forget the coconuts. Let's try something different. Yeah. Bob, what was your idea to replace them? Balls. Balls. That's right. Who doesn't like balls? What fun. Initially, we used 3 balls, and here's some of the tests with the 3 balls. They were going everywhere. The male was like playing with the balls. And we went, we better put those in a bag. So we decided to make a bag, and the only thing we had lying around was some old turkey neck. I said, use it, let's try it. So we put the balls in the turkey neck, and it's ugly. I think, yeah. Next to the asshole, it's one of the uglier things we made, really. And we got some negative feedback from the females. They're going, we're not going down there unless you cover that up. Okay. So we put some garnish around it, and initially we made the hair straight. The females, my eyes, okay. Curly, we put curly hair, and initially we put the hair everywhere, even the top of the penis, and it looked like my Uncle Phil, like, hey, how are you? So we just went with a topiary thing, which was kind of fun, and then the females went, we'll go down there now. Thank you, ladies, thank you. Which is cool because you can start the penis orally, thank you, manually, thank you, Manuel, for finding that out. Finger in the ass, Ted found that out. He said it was an accident. Kidder. And if you play with the balls, the penis likes that, it's kind of fun. But we did find out a negative thing about the balls. If you hit them really hard, it's a total system reset. It's like, if it was a slot machine, it would pay. It was kind of rough. But that's essentially the design for the penis. Initially, we gave the male about 800 sperms, and those were gone in a millisecond. And now we give him 8 to 9 billion, and he shoots them everywhere. Tits, drapes. We found some on the ceiling. Those are the overachievers. We hope some make it to the vagina. In terms of the vagina, Carl's in charge of the Vagina Project. Carl, what did you come up with? Well, normally with the mammal vagina, you have the genital slit or opening. We decided to accessorize it. What did you accessorize it with, Carl? Curtains. we just thought it makes it less of an opening and more of a show, really, kind of. And we had some old lips lying around. We said, try those. Let's give it a go. And initially, we made it horizontal, and the damn thing talked. It was weird. And the first time it talked, the males were going, I'm not going down there if it talks. I've already got one opinion up here. I don't need a second one. Fine. So now we made it vertical, and now it just farts. So, and the first time it went off, it was like, easy, big fella. And the asshole got offended, saying, that's my job. Okay, hold on. It'll smell. Not to worry, not to worry. But we needed something kind of special, one last little thing that would really work, and Clint came up with a brilliant idea. And
Yeah, Clint.
I think we're going to name it's kind of wonderful. Clint, what was your idea? A doorbell. Thank you, Clint. You ring the doorbell, the curtains open, it's kind of fun. Some guys can't find it, others don't know when to stop ringing it. But you ring the doorbell, the curtains open, the penis goes inside, and Tom worked out some choreography for the balls. It's kind of fun. That's really...
Probably is.
It gets everything ready to go. And the sperms fly out up into the human female. She carries the egg. Normally we tried first giving the egg to the male. He kept losing it. We went, fine. We gave it to the female. She carries, and then we thought the male will be in charge of feeding the infant. We gave the human male 2 basic breasts, and the male was like, okay, nipples, that's all. We thought the female will be in charge of feeding the infant too, so we gave her 6 breasts like a mammal, and the male was like, ha 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 ha. 2 hands, 2 tits, that's it. So the female will carry the infant to term, and it will come out through the curtains, and they get wide, like Broadway. And she will also feed the infant. The male will assist. But we do have one major design flaw. We've tried to wire the penis to the conscience, and it keeps short-circuiting. And it's weird, too, the whole thing. I mean, ever since I was a little boy, it was like, first time I was cleaning it, it went off. I'm sorry. And then later on, it was like, breasts, 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 vagina, vagina, vagina. And by the time you get to be 58, it gets a little more difficult. Okay, here's what you got to do. You put a sparkler in your ass. I'll set my pubic hair on fire. You put on a German army helmet. You jump off the couch yelling, fire in the hole. That might work, I don't know.
Oh, Robin.
Yeah, Rob.
Miss
yeah.
his humor.
Really, really.
He's a good actor, too. He's
Oh,
a very good
excellent,
actor,
excellent, yeah.
comedian, and, you know, I wore my glasses for this special Nanu Nanu.
Yeah.
Working Mindy
Okay,
in
right,
honor of Mr. Williams.
He reminds me of, especially, this actually is a slower, because usually he's just all over the place, in the height of his career. But he kind of puts me in the mind of Jim Carrey a little bit too. But what was really extraordinary about 2 of those guys, if you watch some of their movies, you think everything is automatically going to be comedy, and they do that. But their serious stuff are excellent. Jim Carrey did this one thing. I don't think it was actually a movie. I think it was something. I think it's called Doing Time on Maple Drive or some kind of drive. And he played a serious role. He did excellent. I was so surprised. So a lot of times you get
What was it about? You talking about Pleasantville?
No, it was because he did some other stuff, but that's the first time I seen him do that. He did do some other later stuff where he was a baby and he grew up and it was all a fake world. I forgot the name of that movie, but he did that movie and he played a serious role. Is that what it's called? Mm-hmm. Okay, he did that movie, but before that, earlier on, he did one. It was like I think a made-for-TV special or something, and I think it was called "Doing Time on Maple Drive" or some drive. I think Maple Drive. I'm not sure. And he played a guy that was going through stuff, basically family stuff, and how to deal with. I think it dealt with suicide, a lot of different other things. But it was a while back. But I remember watching that, and I was so impressed for how crazy and loony he acted to be able to pull off a good role, and that's what he does. He does excellent job. You go back and time. Even Tom Hanks, you look at Tom Hanks, you look at Will Smith. These are guys that came out like basically we're the class clowns, be funny, and they did excellent serious roles. So give a lot of compliments and kudos to actors and comedians like this, especially when they came out of the comedian world to go into the movie world and did an excellent job. So I think this is actually the first stand-up that we reacted to of Robin Williams. But I've seen some of that stuff from time to time over the course of the years. But I don't think I ever sat down and seen a whole, like an hour whole special of his stand-up, just movies and, like you said, the sitcom Mork and Mindy. So, but yeah, it was excellent. I like he's excellent comedian, and just the material. You know, it's just funny when you talk about the body as a whole. Just some of the things, if you just really look at them for a while and you wonder why. You could just look at an ear and look at it for a while. It's like, oh, why did it have to be, you know, because all you need to do is hear. Right. So what's all that other stuff? You know, so you can go on and on about the body. So it is unique, but there's probably a purpose overall that we're not really aware of or know of. But body parts just in general are kind of weird, you know. It's like they say the biggest thing between us and like the animals, the biggest advantage we have over is our mind and our thumbs. That's what they said. If animals had the minds that we didn't have thumbs, they said we might be in trouble. They may take over us. Somebody can make a movie of that. But,
I often wondered why body parts. I was like, why did you call that an eye? Why did you call that a nose? What makes it a nose? What's a nose?
Right.
You know, kind of thing. And, you know, I never understood it. It's like when people used to hit their elbow. You know, it's like, oh, you hit your funny bone because it is nothing funny about hitting that thing. So, you know.
Because it feels a little funny. It's a different kind of hurt, probably. Maybe a little funny kind of hurt. Maybe that's what it is.
Funny hurting. You hit the thing wrong. It hurts.
Yeah, it's weird about that. But, you know, before we get out of here, do us a favor. If you all can just go ahead and like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also share and comment below. And I do believe that's it.
I think that's it. Thanks for listening to Sunshine and E.